Ooh, look at this blue light.
We're up in our game. We have new lights. Wait, you're supposed to say hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
If you didn't know, we have a droid shelf. We have a shelf above our wine collection that is filled with droids from Star Wars movies and beyond. There's Wall-E, there's Iron Giant, there's droids that you've never seen before.
So many droids, in fact, that we needed a new place to put the droids because they were falling off the shelf.
Yeah, they don't fit on the CB2 wine cellar thing that we have constructed. So we bought a shelf from Amazon, and we're gonna try to install it on the wall above that area. I am not good at building, so this is gonna be interesting. And also, we're gonna give you a tour of our droid collection. So if you want to see what is on our droid shelf, you'll find out here.
Watch the video. Come along with us on this adventure. Gizmo!
Come with us on this adventure.
The droids already. Come on, guys.
What are you... guys, we're recording. Okay, come with us. So originally, we built this droid shelf on these two wine racks from CB2, and it's actually kind of cool. If you look at this, these droids, they're from this company called Kotobukiya. They're magnetic, so they can actually stick to this metal surface right there. These two wine racks are not enough, and I also don't think we drink enough wine, so we probably...
Oh no, wait, are we getting rid of the wine racks altogether?
I don't think we're gonna get rid of the wine racks, but I just don't think we need to expand our wine cellar.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the plan is, I bought this shelf from Amazon.
Ooh.
And it seems
All the way from the Amazon.
all the way from the Amazon. It seems pretty easy to install. We're just gonna put some screws in the wall. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace this shelf right here that's been holding the Robocop. A lot of people ask about this too. This is a Robocop print by Tyler Stout. He's a famous poster artist. It's screen printed on metal. So it's actually metal, and it's 25 of 35. So it's actually kind of rare. By kind of rare, it's probably the rarest non-original piece of artwork in this entire house. That said, I like how it looks, but does it represent us? Like, are we huge RoboCop fans?
No, I've never seen RoboCop. Don't tell anyone.
Wait, you've never seen RoboCop? I actually didn't know that. Interesting. So I think we're gonna find a new home for this, and we're gonna replace the shelf here, and we're gonna move the droids from here up to there. That's the plan, at least, so that the droids have some more room to spread out, and we can add some more. What do you think?
I think this is very exciting because like I said before, we're always looking for new droids. If you guys can think of any droids that we don't have, leave it in the comments below, because we're always like racking our brain. So I think this is great. The more the merrier. That just means we could keep buying droids.
By the way, people are gonna ask you, where did you get your t-shirt?
Where did I get my t-shirt?
That actually was screen printed by the people at Bad Robot at one of the Star Wars junkets. So that's,
oh my gosh, I totally forgot.
Yeah, the Last Jedi junket.
This is a very limited t-shirt. I don't think anyone else has this t-shirt.
Yeah, a lot of people ask us where to get the t-shirts. So I want to say before you comment, Bad Robot, which is J.J. Abrams' production company, they have this whole workshop there, and part of the workshop is they're just all creating all this like and crafting all these like handmade goods and stuff. And part of that is like t-shirts, like they do the crew t-shirts for all their films. So the people that did that came over to the junket where I was interviewing director Ryan Johnson at the time, and they came over to the junket and they were hand screen printing t-shirts. So I got Kitra, the BB-8.
Aww.
My t-shirt is not hand screen printed, but you can buy this on Spreadshirt, link in the video description.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, where'd you get your t-shirt?
Yeah, I'm so cool. So I guess first we're gonna have to take everything down from up here. There's some stuff hidden behind there, don't look at that.
What is that?
By the way, I'm not sure if you can see it, But here's that signature. It's like signed by the artist. It's like carved in there. T stout. It's one of 35 it looks like. So I'm gonna have to put this away for now. We even got some droids up here that just wouldn't fit on the shelf. Let's take those away. I'm not good at any kind of handiwork. So this might be a bigger disaster than the beignets. So stay tuned.
Peter's quarantine droid workshop?
Workshop, yeah. You'll notice here, even with this is poorly done because it was done by me. I had to screw these into the wall, and if you look, it actually doesn't go all the way against the wall because I was unable to screw them all into the wall. I didn't have a drill.
That's so funny. I always thought that this shelf just came with the house. Like,
No.
I would have never guessed that you did it yourself.
I bought that just for the Tyler Stout Robocop. So we're gonna take this off, and hopefully I can screw further into the wall because I looked at these screws, and they're, I think, a lot deeper than the ones that were there. So if not, we'll have to get a drill and keep on doing this. One other thing I want to point out is that I actually also installed some LED lights up here on the shelf, and it goes to this cord that is hastily wrapped around there. It's almost never plugged in because Kitra has replaced it with this
with the Glade plug-in.
with the device that makes Gizmo not smell. So I'm gonna have to watch out. Let's unplug this right here. Okay. So these screws are a lot longer than I remembered them being. So maybe this isn't bad.
Screw check. Screw check.
Oh no, they're smaller. Yeah, it's smaller. That's we'll see. I don't know.
Not that much smaller.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It's funny. We've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of like people remodeling their vans, their like RVs.
Yeah, we watch like Iman and Beck, and we watch Endless Adventure, and they're all like doing van life, which is where they like take a van and
Convert
it. Yeah.
So I feel like you're like inspired to do some handiwork.
I was just inspired because I want more space for the droids. The other thing about this shelf that I'm putting up is going to be longer. I think it's longer than this shelf that I'm taking down. So what that means is, it just means more droids, I guess.
I think that's exactly what it means.
What does it tell you that it's easier to hand remove the screws than actually use the screwdriver?
I don't know, but it looks like what is going on over here?
Well, I told you there was a gap between the wall, and I didn't want it to like kind of wobble, so I put that.
Nice.
I don't know how any of these YouTubers that are like doing construction projects film each other. We have 2 people, and I still needed Kitra to put down the camera so that we could hold this up and screw this in here, and this is level, so that's good. We're just gonna put the other screws in. We can put this up there. How does that like stay on there? I guess it just stays in the bars. Huh. Interesting.
Time for a Gizmo intermission break. Do, 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 do. This is intermission music. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, where are you going? Uninterested. Could care less. This is just going to be 45 minutes unedited of Peter screwing in these screws. Hope you guys enjoy.
Kitra's also helping out.
I'm only doing one. Here we go. I'm done.
So we need to just put this on these 3 pegs and then screw them in. Doesn't sound like that hard of a thing. Let's see if we can line it up.
The moment of truth.
I got 2, but not. This seems like it'd be super easy to do, but. I think I got it.
Yay! satisfying. That looks great. We did it.
I think we did it.
All right, let's put those droids on the shelf. That's what the people came here for, right? They didn't want to watch it.
Well, no, we still got to screw this in.
Oh, dang it. Oh, okay. Hold on. The fun part about keeping these in the kitchen is they're right by our stove, so they get all of that like grease splatter residue on them.
Yeah.
So they're overdue for a good cleaning, I think. Right? Yes, I think so. Thank you.
As you can see, there's like a residual from our cooking.
No, I don't want people to know that.
Well, we're cleaning him up.
Don't drop them down the drain.
It's gonna be as good as new. That's the Sarlacc pit of doom right there. Okay, so the droids are clean. They're now drying right now. Now time for the tour. One thing that's unfortunate is I bought these things right here. This is a background. It's like the Death Star. They're called space walls. And the company that produces them, called GTB Toys or something like that, they no longer make them. They're sold out. You know, sold out reads to me like, you know, got a letter from Lucasfilm and Disney. But so I only have enough of the space walls to fit that much. Should I keep them? Yeah? Okay. Let's do the tour of the droids. I'm going to get to as many as I can. I will say that I have a lot of droids that I don't even know their names of. They're very obscure. They're background characters. Let's start with this guy right here. This is R5-D4. And without him, none of the original trilogy would have happened. As you know, this is the guy that Luke Skywalker was going to bring back to his uncle's farm, but he had a bad motivator.
Uncle Owen!
Yeah?
It's R2 unit has a bad motivator, look!
Hey, what are you trying to push on us?
A quick bit of trivia. I learned on the Disney Gallery, the Mandalorian series on Disney Plus, that this little guy can actually be seen in The Mandalorian. So check that out. Like, you know, they have an episode where they go to Tatooine. So he's still roaming around. His motivator's been fixed, don't worry. I'll say I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to figures and scale size. A lot of these are a certain scale, and that's why I don't have a lot of the like 3.5 inch figures, because they're a lot smaller. But there's a couple exceptions. One of the exceptions is this little Captain Rex from Star Tours. It's before he became a DJ in Galaxy's Edge and Batuu. And they don't make a figure of him bigger. They don't even make statues of him. Sideshow. Someone, make a statue of Rex. We need Rex. And I typically don't collect any of the novelty droids, but when we were at D23 Expo, they had this Mickey droid. It's like a Sorcerer Mickey. They come out with these for like every Halloween. They have like different droids and stuff. But I thought he was cute, even though he's not the scale. He's still on the shelf.
One of my favorites is this K2SO, of course, from Rogue One. Probably my favorite character in Rogue One.
These are prisoners.
Yes, where are you taking them?
I am taking them to imprison them in prison.
He is taking us to...
Quiet!
Aren't they coming out with like a new series with him?
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. He's heavy, he's metal. Oh my god, he's like still dripping from when we cleaned him.
And that's one of those like metal, like the Disney store is coming out with these titanium collection.
Yeah, this is nice. Like it feels like a real droid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, let's put him up there.
Now, a lot of people probably will not recognize these two little droids. They're from one of the new movies. These are two droids from Solo, a Star Wars story. I don't know why Disney made these, but these are the droids that are fighting in that little scene where Ron Howard's brother, is like the referee or whatever.
You should not be doing this. They're using you for entertainment. Yeah. You've been Eurowashed. Don't just blindly follow the program. Exercise some free will. Stay away from him. He's never had it so good.
So they're like little like BattleBot droids that like like to kill each other. I don't know. I just love that it's like so obscure. They're like super obscure droids. And I also think it's funny that Disney thought that people were gonna buy these.
You bought them.
Touche. But I was probably the only one, so.
Wow, this one's a lot heavier than I thought. I've never actually picked this up. This is from QMX. This is the Bad Robot Droid, which is, I mean, it's J.J. Abrams' company. So you see this every J.J. Abrams movie.
You know, when I had him on the Droid Shelf, he wasn't a Star Wars character.
Now he is! You're right! Yes, so this technically is a Star Wars character.
Yeah, tell them where people can find him.
Well, the droid is ready! You can find this little guy in the Babu Frick scene. You could see his little head if you look closely, which I think is so cool. This one, I don't know, it's super rare and like nobody else has this, I'm pretty sure. We're the only ones, right?
Yeah.
I love that he's drinking his little...
Slusho?
Yeah, slusho. So cool. This guy needs to be like right in the center.
Another bunch of droids that break my scale rule is C-3PO and R2-D2. These I got before the Droid Shelf was a thing, and these are from Sideshow, and they actually light up. So if you click that thing on the back of his head, you know the area where Babu Frick fixes the droids?
Ready!
Yeah, and you press that, and he lights up too. So look at that, R2's lit up, and C-3PO's lit up, but if you see, they're like towering. Like, look at this. Towering over, like it's a gigantic R2 compared to that. So I think at some point, I'm gonna have to get like a smaller scale R2 and C-3PO, but it's kind of cool too because this shelf wouldn't exist if it wasn't for R2 and C-3PO. So for them to be like one of the bigger things on the shelf puts them in the spotlight, right?
I mean, they are the #1 stars
They are.
of Star Wars. Get it? This is the newest little baby to our Droid Shelf edition. This is Sico from Rocky IV. If you saw one of our most recent videos, we got him and he's so cool. We learned since filming that video that he was part of like the Epcot like dedication ceremony or something. So I think he was just a droid that like people could rent out like in the 80s
Yeah.
and 90s, which is pretty dang cool.
But it's cool that he has Disney history.
Yeah, he has Disney history, so it kind of like ties it together even more. I'm a fan of him. I think he should be like right next to R2. Perfect.
I love these droids because they are not only obscure, but I don't even think they're in any Star Wars movie. Do you recognize these little droids?
I mean, that looks like an evil C-3PO and an evil R4 unit.
So this is 000 and this is BT-1, and they're droids. Yeah, they are like the evil version of R2-D2 and C-3PO, and they were created for the comic book. So I think Kotobukiya made these for like one of the Star Wars Celebration. They were like a limited item. I just like how weird.
I really like that C-3PO one. He's like kind of like metallic looking.
Oh yeah, and his eyes too. So yeah, okay. Let's put them. Oh, I can't put them next to.
Yes, they're evil twins.
No, you gotta put them over here.
Two more of my absolute favorite little cuties. This one is of course a Gonk droid. This one is Chopper from Star Wars Rebels. This one is actually a Funko Pop because when we bought him, there were no Chopper action figure droids out there. I think since we got this, there might be one, but we haven't bought it yet. And this Gonk droid, this is really awesome. This is heavy. For the longest time, you couldn't find a Gonk droid.
Yeah, that's one of those Disney Store like ones.
Black Series ones.
Yeah. Or not Black Series, like the ones that
Just the-
Titanium and Disney Store.
Oh, well, he's awesome. I love them both. They're best friends.
You know, I love the Gonk droids. They look so cute, but also I like that they're the Fast Pass redemption for Star Tours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Both of these little guys are awesome.
Just kidding, Chop.
We know you got that last one. Good work.
You're still dripping. You were supposed to...
I know, it was my job to wipe them, I'm sorry. Hope he doesn't rust out.
So this is the Iron Giant. This is from Mondo, and I think this is another one that's been sold out and hard to get. But we're gonna put him way over on this side because he needs his like own space. We're gonna put this little as a little piece of like bent metal. We're gonna put that like underneath his leg, like he crushed it. And that character right on his side.
It looks great. Oh my gosh, there's so much room on that shelf for activities.
I know. Two other droids I want to talk about is IG-88 and Forlom. These are two bounty hunter droids that were in the background of the original trilogy. A lot of people might think this is IG-11 from The Mandalorian, but I actually don't have an IG-11 yet, so I'm gonna have to get one. But it looks a lot like him, and Forlom looks like a messed up version of C-3PO with like an alien head.
Yeah, he looks like a bug.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him right over here. A couple weeks ago, you saw us. We got that force band that controls the Sphero BB-8. The BB-8 on the shelf is the Sphero BB-8.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
So it's not meant to really be up here, but we're gonna put him up right.
Oh no.
So the problem is that before he used to rest on like one of these divots. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rest him up against the Iron Giant, away from C-3PO and R2-D2.
He looks great there.
Yeah. We got a bunch more droids left. We got Wally. We're gonna just put him up in the front there somewhere. We got Bumblebee from the Michael Bay Transformers movies. We'll throw him back here again. We got a lot of R series droids. If you can name every single one of these R series droids, then congratulations to you, because I cannot. We'll put the Jaeger from Pacific Rim hanging out right there. We're gonna put the rest of these up here and then show you what it looks like.
What happened? We bought this extra large shelf and it was a struggle to fit all these guys up there. How did we fit them all down here?
Yeah, how is that? Because that's a smaller area than that.
I will say they do look great up there, but I was really excited. I'm like, oh my god, we could buy so many more now. They have all this room to hang out up there. This looks great. Looks really good. I'm happy.
I'm happy too. I'm not sure if I like the walls only taking up some of it. I think maybe we'll end up moving it down here and having more droids down here, second level. But we were just talking about this right here, this hole. And what are we gonna do with that? How are we gonna cover that hole up? And we remembered that in one of our unboxings, one of our mail unboxings, we got this, the Droid Depot sign. And it's from a guy named Wayne Black from Blackout Metal Crafts on Instagram. And we could put that like right there. What do you think about that?
Love it. It hides the hole and it looks cool.
The other idea was we still haven't put the Star Tours sign up in our bathroom. So Kitra came out here with that and we could put that there. I think this is bigger and bolder, but I kind of like us having a Star Tours area in our bathroom, so.
We'll figure it out.
You know what? Tell us in the comments below.
Don't they sell like a big Droid Depot sign at the Droid Depot in Galaxy's Edge, or am I?
Oh, they do.
Maybe we could get that one. Or find one on Etsy or something.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know. What do we do with all this extra space in this hole? What do we do? What about this? We still haven't hung our silver play button. Could be a cute little spot for it.
I feel like this might look better in like your office, your editing office.
Yeah, true. We just want to cover that hole, basically. Wow, what a journey that was. We built a shelf. We put our droids on the shelf. We cleaned our droids. That was fun.
Yeah. Tell us in the comments below, what droids should we be adding to this shelf?
Yeah.
What are we missing?
What droids do we need on that shelf?
I want Johnny 5 from Short Circuit, but they don't make a figure of him. Anyway, I don't know what is the deal with that. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.
The droids are ready.
They are.